'Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. 'Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby.
First and foremost, if nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You gonna continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Also, you already know, I do have to give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates and leave the rest behind, all right? So I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't happen to get your confirmation through me, I guarantee you're going to get it through somebody else. So be patient with your process. Also, you already know, my voice is too raspy to be whispering, all right? So this is about the time that you probably want to go ahead and hit that volume. Now, before we get started, chosen ones, I want to thank you so much in advance for all your love, like, share, subscribes, gifts, kind words, not only to myself, but each other too. I appreciate you because I don't always get the pause in the middle of my message to relay that to you. Thank you. So thank you, babies. So, chosen ones, let's get started. So, now again, for those who are returning, thank you for joining me. For those who are new, welcome, all right? Now, chosen ones, the message for today. There's some of you that currently, again, feel like certain things are stagnant. You may not know truly what direction that you should be moving in, correct? So this could be you didn't felt like you listened to God's intuitively telling you as far as the direction you should go to. You may have felt like you made all the moves that you should, so on and so forth. So I do have to let you know that there's a few things that's occurring. Now, one, there are some of you that are feeling other people's projections, right? So this is past people that you disconnected from. These are also people that were attacking you spiritually, verbally, mentally, physically. These are individuals that were speaking ill upon you. So when I tell you that people have been doing magic on you, realize that there's various forms that magic is. See, magic is simply words with intentions behind them. So that person lying on you to change how other people were viewing you, that was a form of magic. That person, again, lying to you to tell you that they loved you or wanted you when they had no intentions to do those things for you or be those things for you, that's a form of magic. Because again, chosen one, somebody doing love spells on you to keep you bound to them, to keep you reaching out to them. That, again, we know that's magic. But again, you may not realize how magic works. Because there's certain people, again, we don't have to do magic. God made us magical. We don't play in that shit. You understand me? So anybody who works against you, know that they're working against themselves in a sense. There's no way that darkness can attack the light. Think about when a light is so bright in the room, there's nowhere that darkness can run to. So as long as you stay in the high vibes, as long as you remember who you are, none of that stuff can have an impact on you. But as soon as you start showing attention and feeling like everything that happens for you is because they did it to you. So all of a sudden, your car start acting up. Oh, well, so-and-so was speaking out on you. They don't have that much power, baby. How you know that it was God telling you to sit it down? How you know that it wasn't God sitting there telling you that you're not going to take so-and-so to the job that they need to go to because they not assisting you, because they taking advantage of you? How you know that it was God telling you, nah, we going to see who's going to step up and assist you. We're going to see how they going to carry you. See, certain things, you give the devil and your enemy too much power. You understand me? So when I say it's you working against you, you wondering why certain things are happening to you, it's because you give your enemy too much credit. You sitting there got a cold. Oh, well, the enemy was sending that. No, the enemy was sending death spells, and all you got was a cold. And that cold came from you sleeping with that damn fan on, from you going to sleep with your hair wet, with you so on and so forth. But you ain't trying to hear that. You always giving the devil too much credit for things that God is doing. So instead of paying attention to the negative and what they intend to do to you or what they trying to do, because the key is trying. They unsuccessful. So why don't you start rejoicing in the positive things? Because again, you're working against you. You're the one projecting energy towards you. You're the one that's claiming certain things that they want for you. Do you know that the enemy will have you turn against you in order to get to you? Because what they tried to do did not have no impact on you. So the enemy literally try to do all these spells, try to lie on you, but who you are as a person, who you are as far as morally, spiritually, energetically spoke for itself. So anything that they said to you, people didn't believe them. They came back and seen that what they were saying wasn't true. See, they sat there and had all these people to try to gang stalk you, and those people actually became a fan of you. Those people actually started watching you. Those people started learning from you. So again, what the enemy intends to do, it never plays out like that for you. It's typically you working against you. Now we gonna talk. See, not only that, chosen ones again. Every time, that's why sometimes I be having to get on your like, baby, when this phone clicks out and I'm talking, all of a sudden it clicks out. When I click back in, people saying like, oh, the devil has no. I appreciate that, baby. But the devil has no ranking over this. Half the time when my phone clicks out, it's because I'm in the sun. I'm in the elements. So the sun's beaming on the phone. It's getting overheated and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got to realize that. So, baby, I appreciate you. We stayed prayed up. You understand me? So you praying on behalf of me and praying over as far as positive things pertaining to my platform. I appreciate you. Know I'm sending that love back to you. But just know we good, all right? Just know, even pertaining to you, don't you sit there and get a devil no credit or nothing. See, God could have had that click out that point in time because somebody was watching. He ain't want them to know what you was about to say. Sometimes you almost was talking too much and he was like, nope, I'm gonna cut it short that day. See, certain things was happening divinely, but you always take a negative. Certain things was instilled in you, but we gonna get you out of it. See, chosen ones. When I say again pertaining to projections, I have to say this too, chosen ones, because there's some of you that don't realize that you will get a lot further if you start to meet God halfway. And some of y'all say that you meet half God. You praying is not meeting God halfway. It's actually you placing yourself in position, applying yourself pertaining to that position. See, you can pray for that position all day, but if you ain't apply for that job, guess what's going to happen? You're not going to get it, right? Okay, you can sit there and apply for that job, but if you're not prepared to be on that job, you're not going to get that job, right? So you could apply for it. You can ask God for it. God provides it to you, presents it to you, and you ain't even got the boots to start the job. You ain't even got the outfit to start the job. You ain't even got to wait to the job. You ain't even try to think about nothing, but you out here complaining, talk about God ain't giving you what you want, or you feeling like God's failing you the whole time. If God was to give you this opportunity, so if you only had one opportunity, think like this 8 Mile shit, right? How he said you got one opportunity, do not miss your chance, right? If you knew that you only had one opportunity at love, one real opportunity, not that karmic shit, that was practice, baby. That was practice so that you ain't fumble your true boo when they arrive. So if you was putting work over the past person, you're not going to do it this time. If you was putting other people's opinions before your past person, you're not going to do it this time. If you wasn't believing you, confident in you in the past relationship, you're not going to do it this time. You understand me? So again, that was for practice purposes. That was not something that you were supposed to stay hooked on. You were supposed to let that shit go. You understand me? So stay with me though, chosen ones. When I tell you, yes, baby. So when I tell you, chosen ones, certain things, again, were divinely playing out for a reason, right? And you may not have seen it at that point in time, but again, you're starting to see it now. If not, you're going to. All right. But again, do not work against you. You was praying for certain love, right? Now you done this is why I say you're going to let the past have you project certain things on you that you asking God to come through. So you ask God for that house, right? Or you ask God, say you wanted to have that house. You ask God, oh, well, can I have these finances come in because I want to move? Do you even know where you moving to? Do you even know what type of house is the perfect house for you? Or are you going based upon what the past you wanted? Because the past you don't even listen to the same music. You was out here listening to Rod Wave's depressing ass because the past person you was with listened to him. Or you was out here saying certain quotes from that past person's ass that you don't even say no more. You learned it from them. So really, chosen ones, make sure that you know who you are so that you doing what you want to do. Because some of y'all talking like your ex. Some of you talking about like your ex's ex, so on and so forth. That's not true. You talking like your mother. You thinking like your father. No, think for you, baby. This is your blueprint. It ain't no one size fits all right? I'm sorry to say that. So what applies for them don't apply for you. What flies for them don't fly for you. Where you going to, they cannot go to. So therefore, stop trying to be these people's equal. If God keeps reminding you that you're not accepted, it's because you're not demonic. You divine. You have a different destination. You keep sitting there trying to persuade them to accept you, and God's sitting there trying to have the devil look over you because he has something that he has getting presented to you. Come on now, cut that out. But we gonna talk, right? Now, chosen ones, again, things are divinely happening for a reason. Certain things are playing out for a reason. When I say you stepping into your season, you in that, right? Now, when I say this, chosen ones, again, because what you were seeing previously, you ain't realized why they was getting presented then. You was complaining, and some of y'all's asses still are. Now, I'm gonna get on you. See, you talking about, well, God told me that love's gonna come through, and it's not coming through, it's not coming through. If you only had one opportunity, and again, you have to think, are you properly prepared for that person right now? See, you cried about your past person that was talking to the ex person or other people, right? Third parties. But you still going back and forth on whether or not if your past person presented themselves, if you would take them back. Or, oh, well, maybe there was a sign that I should take them back. You still don't even realize how to see through the signs that God's presenting. So therefore, again, you sitting there thought that past person was your true love. Now they looking like an real monster out this month. Now you out here thanking God that you ain't had no baby by his ass. But before you was crying. Before you was out here, the ugly cry. You understand me? Before, again, he was so handsome. You loved his little bow-legged ass. Now, all of a sudden, you don't like him no more. Now, you can't stand nobody who has that stance. Now, you out here, the innocent person walking past, you little not me, motherfucker. You out here just talking shit, all because a past person that sat there and made you change your mind on certain things. You understand me? Now, your view's different. Again, you thought he was the most handsome, or you thought she was the finest person in the world. Whole time you find out that shit was not what it seemed it was. You understand me? Now, this person seemed like they was the greatest because they had the confidence, but they ain't had shit. Whole time you starting to realize he could have seemed like he was the freshest exterior, but baby, you ain't washed that ass yet. Something ain't right. That soul ain't sitting right. Shorty out here, she looking cute, got her hair done, but her bundles is smelling sour. Something ain't right. That scalp stinks. Them braids is sour. Take that shit out. You understand me? So make sure that you know what you asking for. But I say this, chosen ones, because some of you not even properly prepared for what you asking God for, and you out here complaining. See, some of you again talking about you want that money for that house, but do you know where you moving to, or would you still have to wait to find a place to move to? Huh? So if you're waiting now for the abundance to get presented, wouldn't you still have to wait if the abundance got presented right now on how you would spend it, or you would blow that shit again, give it to people that you shouldn't have been giving it to, and you be messed up again praying for another prayer to come through, right? So some of you for a car, you talking about you need a new car, you need a new car. Yes, you do. But you don't even know what type of car that you want. Some of you just want something to jump into because you need something ASAP. But have you even thought about the price ranges that you want, the type of car that you want? Like you right now are thinking that you're not going to go nowhere. But later you might like to travel. So don't you want something that's convenient, something that's eco-friendly, whatever the case may be? See, some of you talking about you want this type of car, but you don't even realize that you about to be having some babies. So that little car, that little Corvette, that shit ain't going to work because you about to have a squad out this. You understand me? So again, chosen ones, know that there's some of you that's praying for certain things, but are you properly prepared for them yet? Or would you still be waiting to find something? And you rushing God and you not even ready yet. That's like you telling somebody, hurry up and get here, but you still putting your makeup on, still putting your heels on, still doing whatever it is that you do. Don't rush nobody if your ass ain't ready the way that you think that you ready. You understand me? Because some of y'all think y'all about to move to a certain state. That's where you was going to move to, had that person that you had an option to be with stepped up and played a position. Now you getting redirected. Some of you have to realize that your other individuals' rides to where they want to go to. So God will have you make a pit stop. Okay, well, let's see if the twin flame act right. They asses didn't. Let's see if the soulmate or this family member acts right pertaining to you assisting them. Let's see if they act appreciative. They don't? Okay, go. Because I tell you before, chosen ones, there's certain individuals that are praying for certain things right now. They praying for opportunity. They praying for love. They praying for attention. They praying for appreciation. And God presents you. He like, hey, they talking about they trying to go to love too. Would you mind picking their asses up? Well, God don't cuss, but hear me out. God's like, would you mind stopping past and picking so-and-so up because they heading in your direction? Okay, cool. But when you get there, if they not ready like they supposed to be ready, then guess what? God's going to have you keep moving. Okay, for this person, this job position. Let's go. Because again, you are the karma chosen ones. You are the person that either is going to be their blessing or their lesson. Either, again, because if they don't choose the direction typically that God's guiding you towards, because you're their walking confirmation. So again, it's like you come through, they asking for love, they want real love, God presents you. Now all of a sudden real love gets presented to them, they don't know what to do with it, they don't want it. Okay, Cool. God will have you keep going. That ain't your end all be all. You're somebody that constantly, you're somebody's prayer, chosen one. So no matter, even though you get impatient, although you sick of being swapped out in certain situations, God has you called in that direction to call judgment. That person was crying. Their asses was lying. They talking about nobody loved them. And when you presented yourself and was giving them love, they ain't want it. So God knows that they was lying before when they said everybody else was working against them. They just didn't want certain things to move forward. There's certain people, chosen ones, that they were talking about they wanted abundance. See, when they seen you, they didn't feel like you had nothing. Whole time they ain't realized that what you speak is what they seek, and that's what they start to see. So you something like a genie. You don't need no magic. They rub you the right way, they gonna get more than 3 wishes. You understand me? They don't realize that you're somebody who God literally allows to plant the seed when they speak. So what they seek is what they start to see, and now they eating like longevity off of you based upon the fact that you spoke these on these individuals. But guess what? They go against you. Everything that you built for them energetically comes with you too. They don't get to eat off you. That's almost like somebody that, okay, you want to sign to this team? Let me tell you the benefits that come with this team. Okay, you want a divine feminine? Let me tell you the benefits that come with a divine feminine. See, we not queens. We goddesses. We not the God, or you understand, we a God. We have a piece of him inside of us. So therefore, this is the difference between a goddess and a queen. See, a queen inherits other people's things. A goddess creates them. A goddess, you understand me? And again, it's not downplaying certain queens, but you got to know what your position is, because some of y'all, that title don't fit well with you. You something like God gave the power to be a creator in a sense. And again, I say this because you're not the God, you a God, you a goddess, you a representation of him. You understand me? So he trusted you to put a piece of him in you. Not everybody got that. Some people are demonic, some people are satanic, and they got a different God than you. You understand me? They God is that bread, that they God is sexual things. They God is something that is not similar to yours. You understand me? So know what side that you on. But chosen ones, again, stop talking against you. Stop allowing people to project on you. Because again, right now, somebody's praying to cross paths with you, but you limiting you based upon that individual. Also, stop watching somebody else's hand. Because there's some of you, again, you wondering why you talking about you've been on this road long, that you've been on your journey long. And this person may be younger than you, but they listen faster than you. They didn't allow people to deter them. They didn't allow people to hold them back. They believed in themselves, so therefore they started progressing quick. So again, stop paying attention to somebody's hand because they listened before your ass did. There's benefits that come with it. Think about that. A teacher who says if you get your work done before this time period, then you get an extra bonus. If you get it after this period, you may get 1 or 2 points, but you don't get the whole thing. So think about that, chosen one. Somebody listening instantly to God's direction and what he's telling you to do, not questioning him on why he's telling you to walk away from this individual or why you can't go there or why you listening right away, you get rewards right away too. So certain people are stepping into their season before you because they listened before you too. They stuck with their journey before you too. Think about somebody again. Let's compare this to school. If somebody sits there and sticks there and goes to college and doesn't stop or stop and go, for whatever reasons, you could have real reasons, but again, it's based upon what you're allowing. You can say, oh, well, your family, it was stressful at that time. I understand, but other people went through what you went through, but they ain't allow people to dictate their life. They allow people to stop them. They kept moving through it. So think about this, chosen ones. You kept your faith. You kept going and doing what you were supposed to do. You stayed on your journey. Was it hard? Yes. Did you have to take a break a few times? At times, but you were still moving as you was resting. So you went from running to walking, but you still was progressing. See, chosen ones, that's why you hitting into that season where you're about to be reaping everything. That love, that prosperity, ain't no settling, ain't no love or this. No, it's all of it. You understand me? You get anything that you want. Your wish list comes true. So people are going to be watching you and wondering why you get what you get is because you was listening to God when they didn't. They was out here playing. You sat certain parties out. They was buying all these labels. You wasn't buying anything for yourself. You was investing in you. You was doing what God asked you to do. So therefore, guess what? You're going to a place that they can't go to. They can't get what you get as well. And no matter how much you try to invite them, they're not going to be able to do it because they didn't pass the test in order to excel. So I want you to realize, chosen ones, you are getting your graduation. You're graduating, but do not speak against you. When I say you got to meet God halfway, I mean that. Because again, this goes to you pausing your progression. You want God to do everything, but you don't want to do nothing. But ain't you complaining about how they expect you to cook? They expect you to clean. They expect you to raise your kids. They expect you to go to work, but they don't do anything. But you are expecting God to do that same thing, but you're not even listening. He told you that you can have love. All you had to do was let go a little dirt. Your ass didn't even want to do that. You was acting dramatic like Shorty off of Maury. You was tumbling around, sniffing and snotting, chasing his car down, watching his profile, whatever the case may be. You was acting damn crazy. Acting a little, you understand me? You was out here acting like that, chosen ones. So again, I want you to realize certain things was happening based upon you allowing them. You understand me? So again, chosen ones, allow things to happen how God has it happen. You understand? Don't sit there and go against it. When God sits there and says you can have love, but let go of that real monster, let his ass go. Let her ass go. If God says, hey, you can have confidence and happiness, you just got to stay away from your family who's blocking it. Stay away from them. You're not going to be crying. And that's like somebody standing in the wet zone and crying because their ass is getting wet. Step over to the left then. Get your ass out of the zone then. Don't sit there and be asking for something and then act like you don't know why it's happening. You sitting there and some of you talking about you not ready for love. I got to correct your ass too. Because when you was with so-and-so, you was praying for love. You just thought it was coming through that individual. So back then you was on your NDIRE tip talking about you ready for love, huh? And now you about to see it, but it's not coming through that person that you wanted it from, right? It's coming through somebody else. So how you going to say that you wanted love? So you've been calling this in since that past person that you was with that really wasn't your person. So you've been calling in love this whole time, and now it's about to get presented from through somebody else, and you talking about that you not ready. Because it's going to go quick. It is, because you're prepared for it. It's something that you've been anticipating. It's something that you've been waiting for. So when it comes, don't act shocked. When all of a sudden this person comes and they want to get married, all of a sudden this person comes in and they talking about they can see you with they children. This person comes in and they willing to step up and play that position. See, again, there's rewards for that. Are your past people going to try to pop up too, act like they revamped? Yes. But the first dibs should be for this new person who stepped in and played a position. They didn't have to get shown who you was. They didn't have to. They already knew what it was. You understand me? So again, chosen ones, give these new individuals, again, as long as you know that you healed you so that you attracting the right individuals and you know you disconnected from a past cycle, allow somebody new to get an opportunity to be happy with you. Sit there and provide for you. Be, again, a breath of fresh air for you. You done already seen what the past can do. Destroy you, depress you, ignore you, leave you, neglect you. All of these things. So allow somebody to show you something new. You done went their way forever. So, again, you was in that relationship. They was restricting you. You was sitting there boosting them up for their business, hoping that they do the same for you. They never did. So now this is you putting yourself first. You done tried it where everybody else took advantage of you. You didn't live for everybody else. You didn't did for everybody else. Now this is season for you to do it for yourself. Yes, people are going to be sad. They're going to feel like you a villain because you standing up in your strength. But guess what? They didn't feel no type of way when you was doing for them and you wasn't doing for yourself. They wanted you to suck that shit up, so they better suck that shit up as well. There's certain people, again, chosen ones, when they was out here entertaining multiple people or doing them, had another person and left you for them, whatever the case may be, chosen ones, they sat there and wanted you to be quiet. Now you're about to be aligned with your true divine person and now they acting toxic. No, keep that same energy and keep that shit over there. That female that made you feel like, oh, well, you had to walk on eggshells or do everything in order for her to want you. You had to chase her. Nope, you no longer chase and let her ass sit there and walk by herself. Now you're going to link up with somebody who's walking with you. They're going to be at your pace. They're going to lock arms with you. They're going to be affectionate with you. They're going to appreciate you. They're going to acknowledge you. You're not going to settle. The past is going to try to pop up and make you feel bad about choosing you. Your children's father or children's mother, they could feel a certain type of way too. Oh, well, how you going to have this person step up and be their parent? Because your ass apparently didn't. It is what it is. You had an opportunity to play house, but your ass choose not to. You chose the toxic route instead. So they can't have no comment. Don't allow somebody who didn't show you love sit there and keep you from receiving that love. Don't allow somebody who said that you wouldn't be abundant keep you from receiving that abundance. So it does come with you moving, and it does feel like moving physically, moving mentally, spiritually, you aligning with things that are for you. So if this person comes in your life and they really wanting positive things for you, they encouraging you positively, not being negative, not being your bully, not being your biggest op in a sense, chosen ones, then that's your divine person. You better take that risk with them. You took a risk on so shit. You took a risk with can't get right, and you almost had his can't get right ass kids. No disrespect. Just say it. So take this risk. You earned it. You deserve it. You understand me? I know you're not used to it. That's why it's making you nervous, but go ahead. Get a little feel for it a little bit, but take that risk. Take a step out. Your inner child's been locked in the house for too long. You've been raising your siblings. You've been raising yourself. You've been raising your parents. You've been raising your spouse. Get your ass up and raise your vibrations and have fun, Stella or Stello. If you a divine masculine, I'm going to call you Stello. Get your groove back. If you a divine feminine, Stella, get your groove back. This your season, baby. You beautiful. People are watching you. People are noticing you, but you steady looking down and looking back that you don't realize what you walking into. You don't realize who's watching you, who's observing you, who's noticing you. But they about to make their presence apparent. Not like these little weird ass energies that's watching. So that person who really could have had interest in you, but they taking too long to reach out to you, I bet you that this divine masculine and feminine is about to get presented. And guess what? They not going to hesitate with relaying their feelings. They going to let you know what it is. And guess what? That one person who's trying to be cute, motherfucker, you can keep on walking. It's already, it's too late. It's a little too late, baby. You already gonna be married. You already gonna be pregnant. You already gonna be in a business. If you don't have a child, if you're not having children, this is a fertile time for you. So a lot of you will have children, but for those who don't, again, this is a fertile time pertaining to businesses, starts. This is the houses that you're going to be purchasing with them, the business endeavors that you're going to be happening with them, the friendships that you're going to be forming, the destinations that you're going to be traveling to. It's a fertile time, baby. So do what you do. I'm excited for you. You understand me? I love you so much. I'm excited. You earn this, but stop talking against you. If everybody else in the world is trying to be your op, why be an op to you too, baby? Speak life into you. And again, God showed you a quick glimpse of what you about to get. Now it's your time for you to imagine it so it comes into fruition. Sometimes you got to see it in order for you to achieve it. Sometimes you got to sit back and daydream. Think about that. When you imagine it, you manifest it. So when you thought, imagine yourself the best NBA player, or imagine yourself as Kobe, you was hitting them shots, huh? Okay. When you imagine that you was the police, when we was back in the day playing cops and robbers, your ass really was arresting motherfuckers like you was the police too, running fast and shit, saying get on the ground, whatever the case may be. So imagine it. When you imagine it, it comes in fruition. Start daydreaming. That's why people are trying to get in your dreams. That's why people are trying to mess up and get your attention and distract you. As soon as you start daydreaming, it comes in fruition. It starts projecting into your life. It starts coming and being reflected to you. That's why they keep trying yell this, talk this, throw you off so that you get distracted because the manifestations is coming in. Baby, keep going. F them people. If nobody told them today, F them people. You hear me? I love you. I believe in you. I'm speaking life into you. I'm speaking prosperity into you as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do. So, again, you out here bettering. You don't worry about everybody else is saying. They got Uno. Your ass is playing spades. Don't worry about that. That shit's not going to work out in a sense, all right? I love you so much. Again, I'm going to post both of my lives on YouTube. So the one I had before them, I'm going to post it. And then I'll post this one as well. All I ask, come through, like, share, subscribe, share it to somebody that you feel like need to hear it too. Or just save it for you so that you have something to reference to. But I promise you, you got this. It's the season. Stop speaking against you. Now, wait a minute before we get up off of here. God had me relay something else, chosen one. See, when I said don't work against yourself, let me say this, right? So, when I say meet God halfway, that means, again, you talking about that you wanted love, but every time you got an attitude what can't get right, you talking about you ain't want it no more. So every time somebody make you mad, now all of a sudden it's F love again because that little Iro monster or Beetlejuice couldn't get it right. Because Lil can't get right, couldn't get right. So now you sitting there talking about you want love not to be in your life. You keep blocking you because you don't really feel like that. You just got an attitude, all right? You just upset, all right? You've been waiting a minute now. You got excited and you realized that was a dud again. Baby, stop it. God had you make a detour because he had to call judgment on certain people. He had to clear certain shit up. Now you about to go to your destination. Ain't no more pit stops. So relax, okay? But do not work against you. Meet God halfway. You talking about you want love, but you not trying to go out. How you going to talk about, oh, I want to find love, but you're not being social, you're not smiling, you're not going to take somebody's invite, you're not trying to take nobody's gift that they want to give you. So, again, you work against you. God starts having love come towards you. Then you talking about you not going nowhere. You staying your ass in. So, guess what? It takes longer for your manifestations to come in because now he got to orchestrate on why this divine masculine has to get things changed in his life. So, now he aligns with you. So, you two are at the same place at the same time, or that you two come across each other online at that time. So he has to change the other people's lives that's connected to you and your destiny too, just based upon the fact that you making certain decisions for you. So cut that shit out. You talking about you don't want to get out the house. Okay. Well, you are. You talking about you don't gotta go to the club. That's not true. You don't gotta go there to find your boo. Just get out. You going outside taking a walk. You going to the grocery store like you usually do. It's just the fact that you paying attention and being aware of your surroundings. Stop speaking against you. You sit there got an attitude because that job didn't select you. Now you in your pit. Now you throwing a fit. Now you got an attitude again. Shut your ass up. That job wasn't for you. God just wanted to see was you going to be patient and take the first thing because you're nervous and you don't trust him, or are you going to trust the process and have allow something better to come in? You're over here crying. You over here tripping and shit. Calm your ass down. It's not that serious. You working against you. All right. So every time you got an attitude, don't sit there and say F that. That's not how you feel. Cut F those people for making you feel like that. Not F your true love from coming in. F your true job from coming in. It's F that position that you wasn't supposed to be in because something better is getting presented. Cut that shit out. Now you just huffing and puffing. You didn't cuss everybody else out because can't get right, couldn't get right. Cut it out. Now you mean to the motherfucker who's coming in to give you that compliment. Now you taking it out on them. Cut it out. All right? Nobody about to deal with you. Nobody about to deal with your attitude at all. And who cares that your face is scrounged up? I do not give no fuck. Okay? You mad, be mad. But you better keep that shit over there. You huffing and puffing. All right, taking all that air, but you better keep that air over there. You understand me? Nobody cares that you mad for a quick second because half of y'all, I'm going to be honest, y'all got some bipolar ass energy. And this ain't even trying to be funny. Okay? Some of y'all may not have, spiritually, y'all bipolar. So you may not have been diagnosed with that shit, but energetically, you bipolar than a motherfucker. 1 minute you, oh God, I want love. Now all of a sudden, you keep trying to persuade yourself why not to accept that love. Now you acting crazy again. You keep looking at his picture trying to turn his ass ugly like your last person. You keep trying to find something like, I don't know, there got to be something about Shorty that ain't right. There got to be something about this job that's not right. You start persuading yourself. Cut it out. You acting bipolar. And I'm all right. And some of you think that bipolar shit, you really wilding out. Cut that shit out too, because that shit's not cute. You can be mad or act bad, motherfucker, but there's somebody bigger and badder than your ass, all right? All right, so cut it out. You thinking that shit cute to act crazy and everybody's supposed to cater to you. Nope, keep that shit to yourself then. Go to your room then. All right, go home, Roger, because nobody wants to deal with that shit. So some of you, again, you not bipolar. You try to play that shit. Play crazy if you want to, but keep that shit over there. We don't want to deal with it. We not dealing with 1 minute you happy and next. Now, if you was diagnosed with some shit, I ain't talking to you. But again, if your ass gets smart, then I'm going to start talking to you. You understand me? So let's know who I'm talking about. Because you always know there's always that one, well, I ain't, well, motherfucker, you might be clinically need to get diagnosed with some other shit too. Because it's not recollecting, you're not comprehending what I'm saying to you. So, because some people, you act like you the sharpest pencil, motherfucker, and you're really the dull motherfucker. That person might be diagnosed as mentally ill, but they got it more mentally together than your ass, so cut that shit out. I'm just saying, all right? Because some people try to tell you you can't say certain shit. I'm going to tell you, all y'all motherfuckers is going to be offended then. Because I'm going to just call it how it is for everybody. I don't give no fuck what race you are, what they diagnose you with, what your background is, motherfucker. We all come to the front of the congregation. I got a message for you too. So if you're going to get offended by certain shit, well, wait till the end so you can be fully offended then, all right? That's what I'm going to say. Wait till the end, because I got something for it. But seriously, all jokes aside, chosen ones, get that shit out your energy. Be positive. Speak life into you. Be prosperous. You understand? Be positive. That's it. Stay away from that toxic, negative shit. You see how deranged these people are? The people that they was praising and put on certain platforms, you starting to realize, like, motherfucker, you unhinged. You're crazy. Something's not right with you. Something is giving First 48. Something's giving Lifetime Movie Network. Something's giving got to get the fuck out of here. Something's given. Why would you get online when you got demons around you? That's almost like somebody have you pull up to a fight and you didn't even know that you was supposed to be fighting too. Like, why the fuck would you have me come with you if you knew the ops was out here to get you? Like, absolutely not. And that's how some of these people on these platforms, they losing their effing mind. And you out here watching them. Entertaining is supposed to be entertained. You're not supposed to be imitating. Some of y'all are turning into the people that you watch. And I told you, like, E. Kane and Tia Kane, y'all got y'all fucking licking y'all's tongue out, all that. acting like a damn snake. You supposed entertainment is not supposed to be, again, you imitating and y'all are absorbing. So some of you got real, you can't watch that shit because you're an empath. You absorb what you're watching. Now you acting like them motherfuckers. Now you don't even got a baby daddy, baby mother, and you hate the motherfuckers. Like, cut it out. That's not your story. You beefing with your baby father who's there for your child every day because this motherfucker who's beefing with them that isn't getting their way. You out here popping your pocket, passing your shit around because this other person's proud to be a hoe. Cut that shit out. Be yourself. Jeez Louise. Y'all out here, you ain't want to get your teeth fixed so this motherfucker got braces. Stop it. Cut it out. Be original. Be yourself. You out here didn't want no BBL till Shorty start BBLing. Pill, she couldn't wash the ass that she had originally. Why the hell would she add more onto them when she couldn't get to them first creases? Again, stop allowing entertainment. Stop imitating entertainment. These motherfuckers is not real, they faking. Half of them, the money is not as long as they think. And half of them got money, but they don't got no damn brain. So either way, the shit's not balanced. They gonna teach you how to get money, but teach you how to lose morals. I absolutely not, motherfucker. I'm not taking your path. So again, you entertained by them, be entertained, but don't absorb that shit. You being mean to motherfuckers who got shit. You acting like you playing sexy rap F my baby daddy. And your baby daddy is a good damn person. He takes care of your child. You the motherfucker who's not around. You steady dropping them off to your grandmothers and shit. Cut it out. All right? Their issues is not your issues. They sitting there talking about complexions and all of that. Stop it. Stop the fucking separation too. Okay? Let's just say that. Your oral, your soul is your soul. I don't care if you Caucasian, if you Asian, if you Spanish, if you melanated. Your soul is your soul. If your ass ain't right, you ain't right. So I don't give a fuck what you are. You can have the same races as me, the same background. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Just because they look like you don't mean they the same as you. It's that energy. So demons come in various forms. Understand me? Just like divine ones. So know what side you on. So don't get caught up in that colorist shit because sometimes they'll have you turn into a colorist talking about a colorist. They'll turn the dark skins against the light skins and then talk about the light skins don't have as much issues as the dark skins when light skins get issues because people think that light skins don't have issues. Cut it out. Stop the divine and shit. Correct these motherfuckers who's being colorists and sexist and demonic just in general. You understand me? It ain't no, oh, they're right about this. No, wrong is wrong. Why would, that's like Jewish people talking about, oh, well, the Holocaust was worse than slavery for the melanin. Both of the shit was wrong. Why the fuck would we want one person to get locked up so the other person get free? Why would we want these people to get killed for this? No, cut the shit out. It's not, oh, this color against this color. It's this side against this side. Demonic against the divine. That's it. See through that shit. Stop trying to have somebody else be a victim to get somebody else to be the villain in a sense, or this person get the bully. You don't become a bully to beat the bully. You beat the bullies the fuck up. You clear that out. So be divine. Stop picking sides on as far as colors and looks and all of that popularity. That money shit don't matter. They ain't got no morals. God's about to snatch that. I don't care what they feel like they getting. God gave them that as a heads up. Hey, this is what you can get if you get and do the right stuff. They didn't. So they not going to keep that shit. They platforms is going down. Their abundance is going down. They not aligning their purpose. They getting karma for distracting, deterring somebody else. Cut that. Know who you following, baby. Anybody who you following, know and ask yourself, do I want to have anything to do with what they got coming towards them? Think about that. Do I want, if this person is in their power, in their position, standing in their strength, regardless if they financially looking like they flexing or not, you don't know what nobody has. Especially because half the time they wealth's inside. You ain't see that abundance yet. And they not going to let you know when that money hit because they not flashy like that shit. You understand me? You could tell somebody you ain't had nothing, ain't going to be nothing because they always stunting about what they had. Just like a granny who ducks off that money. She don't want you to know what she got in her hand. And that's the type of spirit that we have. We got it. You just may not get it. So we want you ain't going to know it until we want you to know when we got it. Because we living like we had it regardless. We've been happy like this before the money came. We was happy and shit when we was walking before we had rides. We was laughing and eating good way before we was able to go to these 5 stars. You understand me? We was happy and smiling when we had to eat spaghetti for damn near a week because we had something to eat and we was eating it with people that we truly love. See, we ain't care about walking because we was walking to that store tour into that park with our friends. We was having fun. See, we wasn't worried about that fugazi shit. So again, it's going back to the basics. Know who you connected to. You understand me? Somebody that again turns that $5 into something serious. You understand me? So know who you are, know who you support, and stop pushing these demons on these platforms, baby. Put the right people in the spotlight. That's why I say it's your time, chosen ones. The demons got a quick glimpse of what that would have been like had they did the right shit. Now guys about to remove them, and guess who's getting pushed in that position. Y'all got to come up coming. Y'all going to be the people who's positively influencing it. Because these influencers are influencing you to do dumb shit, to sit there and participate in their karmic ways, split their consequences with you. Like, well, so-and-so was with me, so they should get it too. You gonna deal with that yourself. So again, chosen ones, you make sure that you bigging up and investing in the right ones. Whether that's your preacher, your pastor, you gotta make sure it's the right one. You understand me? Because pastors ain't right too. It's the soul. And some people just want certain positions to take advantage of individuals. So invest in the right one. You invest in this person, guess what? That abundance is going to come 10 times to you. How they say if you give it to God, it comes back times 10. So again, you doing the right thing. You giving it to somebody who's giving it to God, who is allowing God to guide them in the right direction. Don't you know that you're going to be a part of they come up too? Don't you know that you investing in that person means that you investing in their blessings too? So don't you know when they say you sow that seed into a specific type of individual, that you know that you're going to have fruit to eat for various years? Huh? Oh, why? So, chosen ones, you sit there and don't worry about who's not accepting you. In divine time, you're going to get placed in a position that you're supposed to. God just wants to see who's going to jump on your movement before it starts moving. Because once it starts moving, they're getting left. By then, it's too late. You understand me? You done stepped into your blessing. So let them say what they say, because God's about to show them that you was chosen. You understand me? So I love you so much. I'm going to get up off here. I promise you I'm going to post this on YouTube. All right? I love you so much. You got this. If you need me, I got you. Again, my coaching sessions, the links in my bio, chosen ones. I'll never reach out to you. You gotta be ready to receive it. All right, I don't use no tarot cards, no crystal balls. I don't need no information from y'all. All I ask for is a picture so I can see you like I'm talking to you. You understand me? That's it. I don't need no information. Don't send nobody your birthdays and all of that, because people can try to tap into your energy. No, if this person is for you and co-signed by the divine, they're gonna be able to tell you something without you telling nothing to them. You understand me? That's how you know. All right? So I love you so much. Again, if you need me, you know how to reach me. Y'all continue to be great. Thank you, babies. Love you too. Thank you.